Look at it, John. Look at it! This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, man. Just let me go out there. Let me get one wave. One wave.
We about to ride this wave.
It's your boy Wavy, and I'm about to show y'all my Foamposite collection. Yo, foams are one of my favorite sneakers. I remember when they came out back in the 90s, y'all, I couldn't even touch these joints. I think they was going for every bit of like 175 and up. It was like one cat in my school that had them. When I first got to college, I used to see a lot of DC cats with these joints. Anytime I think of the Foamposite, I always think of DC. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Oh, he got his foot up, trying to show off his sneaks. And he's doing a Foamposite showcase. It's some Nike Air Max 24/7s. Nah, I just didn't want to be like, yo, these foams are. Y'all ain't trying to hear that no way though, right? Alright, I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna do for y'all. I'm gonna switch the sneaks. It's gonna be a posit. And I'm gonna switch to fit it up. Matter of fact, if it ain't Yankees, get out of here. Nah. I switched it up on y'all. I came through with the copper flight posits. I love these joints right here. So comfortable. Anyway, man, before I snooze y'all to death and lose my light out here, let's get into my collection. Right here, we got the Foamposite Pro Bs. They dropped back in 2002. As you can tell by the way it's laced up, I haven't rocked them. The reason why I'm a little scared to rock them is they are a shoe that released back in 2002, and I just don't want to be, you know, stepping out there looking like Mitch and them, and I end up looking like Brubman or something. Right here, we got the Foamposite 1 Phoenix Suns. Now everybody know Penny wasn't on his game when he played for the Suns. But this colorway right here is pretty dope. Next up, we got the whiteout Foamposite 1. It's alright. I rocked them to the DR to my cousin's all-white party before he got married. But other than that, they've only been rocked once. I'm gonna probably pull them out for the summer though. This is a cool sneaker, like if you wanna wear all white, got an all-white affair. Up next, we got the Foamposite Pro Camo. These joints are pretty tough. I pretty much rock these during Veterans Day and maybe 1 or 2 more times throughout the year. I love the whole concept, got the camo. If you do collect foams, I would suggest that you do have a pair of these in your collection. And I don't even know if they're my top 10. That'll be another video for y'all to watch. But these are hard. We got the pink Snowball Foamposite 1. Actually, they're called the Pearlized Pink. I pretty much rock these, you already guessed it, in October to represent breast cancer awareness. Now that's not the only time I rock them, but I do make sure I wear them in October. These are dope sneaker right here. Anytime I see anybody with them on, they always turn my head. If one thing I could change about them, I don't have the soul yellows, but I wouldn't ask for them to be re-released with those blue tints. Up next, we got the metallic red Foamposite 1s. These are one of my favorite sneakers right here. Like I said previously, only thing I dislike about them is the soul yellow so heavy. I actually stepped in shit with them. And I'm always looking out for everybody else stepping in shit. We was riding in my girl sister's car on the way up to the Maury show, and we kept smelling something. And everybody's like, yo, is there a pepper in here or something? So finally we stop at the store, and I come back to the car, and my girl sister's like, hey, do you think Barbie stepped in it? Because I put my hand down here where she was sitting, and it's dog shit. So then I remembered, damn, I was driving. Yo, I looked at my soles, I said, damn. Matter of fact, Foamposite Metallic Red Pro, and even though it's been like 4 years, they cannot be on my coffee table. Foamposite 1 Stealth. Now these joints right here are hard. I gotta put them up to the camera because it's kind of dark. You might not be able to see these joints. I rocked them once when I was on the way to the Ville. I always like to rock a fly sneaker in the airport. Now I wouldn't limit these strictly to the airports, but I felt fly that day. Yeah, Foamposite 1 Stealth. Now this is a definite must have in your collection if you rock foams. Up next, we got the Foamposite 1 Weatherman. Nothing special about this sneaker right here. I rock these to the DR as a matter of fact. I pretty much rock these joints on like an overcast day or something. Definitely on a shabby looking day, just cause. Nothing too special about them. I wouldn't say that this is a must-have for your collection, but to break out every now and then, yeah, definitely not in my top 10. Woo! Up next, the OG colorway, Foamposite 1 Metallic Silver. Now these joints right here are hard. I get eyewear out of them. I mean, I do love these joints right here. Definitely in my top 10. And if you do collect foams, I suggest that if you don't have a pair of these, get a pair of these. No, I had to have these in my collection. As a matter of fact, I think this was one of the foams that I got a 9.5 in. Yeah, and I had to sell the 9.5 so I could get a 10. One thing about foams, boy, you got to half size up. Yeah, they'll be comfortable, but they gotta be your size. Foamposite 1 Metallic Silver, dope. If we're talking silver, we got to talk copper too. These are the Foamposite 1 Pro Coppers. Now, I really don't get that much wear out of these, and I wonder why. Nah. But these are classic right here. I've only rocked them once, I ain't gonna front. Back in 2013 or 14. Yeah, I do rock my kicks, but I like to keep a few on ice. Anyway, Foamposite 1 Copper. I love this sneaker. So we had copper, silver, now we got the gold. And as a matter of fact, I just ranked them from top to bottom. And I didn't even mean to do it. These are the Foamposite 1 Pro gold joints. First thing I'm gonna say I don't like about these is the blue soles. I hate blue soles. Why did I cop? Because I am into foams. I did get them for retail, but I remember my boy Spooky couldn't. We had to walk up and down Fordham Road trying to negotiate with them on a decent price. I think he ended up spending like $340 on them joints, or $360, I forget. Me personally, I wasn't gonna do it. I ain't think they was worth it to me. But anyway, Foamposite 1, metallic gold. Next up, we got the Foamposite Pro Yeezy. This is probably the closest I'm gonna get to a Yeezy. But yeah, I do think they're a dope sneaker. Matter of fact, I got a homeboy who's not into foams, but when these dropped, he copped them. Above retail. But no, I do love this joint right here. I think I've only rocked them like twice. I'm gonna get more wear out of all my sneaks come summertime. Wintertime up in New York is brutal. Once again, Foamposite Pro, Yeezy. Talking about Yeezy, these are the Foamposite Pro Red Octobers. They're kind of like a McDonald's-y sneaker to me. I actually rocked these for the first time for New Year's. Nothing special about them. And me personally, I do love red sneakers, but this joint, it's a little too red. But at the time I wanted them, and I paid retail. I don't regret getting them, but these definitely ain't in my top 10. A sneaker that's in my top 10 though, are the Foamposite Pro, silver and black. These joints are dope right here. I actually got them off eBay for a pretty good price. I remember I came up here in 2012 during R&R, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna stun on them with these joints. Man, I think I was at the gas station, and I seen a cat walking in these joints like they were nothing. I said, hey! But I still had some more heat and stash for them. But yeah, I do love this colorway right here. Kind of reminds me of the Los Angeles, Oakland Raiders. Classic, definitely a must-have. And I just rocked these joints like a week ago. Matter of fact, I rocked them in the video that I didn't want to use on my page. But yeah, dope sneaker, love them. Foamposite Pro Asteroids. I like to call them Denver the Last Dinosaur. Something about these joints made me think about that cartoon. I don't know why. I do wear these quite a bit, mostly if it's like a dismal day outside. Pretty much gonna rock dark blue jeans, a black tee, just so it's all about these sneaks. Top 10? Mine? No, but I'm glad I decided not to sell them. You almost got me. Foamposite 1 Acetones, better known as the Thermals. Now when the Thermals came out, I was contracting overseas. So it was kind of like I was behind on top anyway. And I was over there just stacking up copping sneakers. But when I came home and seen these joints, I thought, hell nah, I don't want to rock them. So I started hearing about people on YouTube taking acetone to them. You know, breaking it down, making the clear base. I was like, yo, makes them look kind of fresh. So I did it with my baby girl Lala. Took every bit of 5 hours. But at the end of the day, I switched the game up. Extra name up. Roll wavy on top. Nah, I ain't do nothing special, man. I just used a cotton ball, some acetone, and got to rub it. Once again, the Foamposite formerly known as Thermals. Right here, we got the Foamposite Pro Spider-Mans. I have seen a few people customize these by taking off the paint. As a matter of fact, I got a young homie, Papa Dot Bankroll, that just finessed these joints. Now me, I don't have the time, so I'm gonna rock these joints regular. I pretty much wear these kind of like when I do the Asteroids, when it's a little gloomy, you know, dark blue jeans, black tee, all about the sneaker. Now there's nothing special about these joints right here. I was actually almost gonna sell them, but I thought better about it, and I do get a lot of wears out of them. So for now, they'll stay. Oh, I did actually rock these to the Spider-Man movie when it came out. Yeah, I thought I was hot. What do we have here? Foamposite Pro Jim Green. Kind of sounds like Jim Beam. Alcoholic problems. Nah, but these are Foamposite Pro Jim Greens. And as you can see, they're still dead stock. Copped them for retail when they came out. Planned on rocking these about 2 years ago, but never got around to it. These are definitely a hard sneaker right here. I love how they kind of change colors. Goes from like a copper to like an apple kind of wave. I guarantee you that I am gonna rock them this summer though. Definitely. Don't get it twisted just because I ain't rock these joints, man. These joints are hard. And when everybody's uncooked, mine will be just coming out the refrigerator. Ah. Yo, right here we got the Foamposite 1 Northern Lights. These just recently came out for All-Star Weekend. This was the fastest undie S in years. Came in on Wednesday, rocked them on Friday. While my women's Lehman Lightning got the CUNY AC Championship. Ballin'! Shout out to number 21. But yeah, the reason why I copped this sneaker right here is because it looked a little different. I mean, yeah, I do see Northern Lights, but it kind of looks like some kind of candy to me. I love how they replaced the suede with leather. That was pretty dope. If I could change something about them, I would have probably gone with the original Foamposite laces. Yeah, I would have left the tips, but I think the laces are too skinny and not strong enough to sit there with that flair on how I'm used to rocking them. You dig? The 3M's tight, and like I said, I rocked them last week down at CCNY. I thought I was gonna be the only person with them. I seen a woman with them though. I try to act like I ain't see her though. You know how you do the look at me, but don't look at me. But nah, Foamposite 1 Northern Lights. I love the sole. You ain't gotta worry about no yellowing. Don't know what resale is on these, and I really couldn't care. The sneaker right here was a joint that if I didn't get them for retail, these joints right here are the Foamposite 1 Gone Fishing. Pretty much this joint right here was one of my favorite Foamposite colorways of 2015. That wasn't that hard to be in 2015. The reason why I haven't pumped them yet, I don't know. Nah, I'm gonna definitely break them out though this summer, maybe. I love the fishbone in the back, right underneath the pull tab. The whole sneaker's crazy. We got the fish scale, the kind that Pusha T and Raekwon talk about on their albums. But nah, all in all, it's a dope sneaker right here. Should be rocked, in my opinion, in the spring or in the summer. Hear the music in the background? Welcome to the Bronx. I remember when I first moved into the apartment, my girl's mother came with me, and she was like, it might be kind of loud out here. There's a lot of Dominicans around here. But yo, I got acclimated to it. All the sirens, the dogs barking, sounds like crickets to me. Who is it? Who? Electric. Yeah, what's this for?
Yes. Light gas, electric.
Nah, well, I'm on my super instinct.
Now you gotta make sure that your apartment is set up.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm straight. Yeah. You think you about to break in my shit? One thing about up here, yo, they got scams for days. I thought it was the police at first. Electric. Electric who? What company, brother? But yeah, as I said, this is a dope sneaker right here. I don't mind the blue tint on the soles, kind of like how I don't mind them on another sneaker. I think it all kind of meshes in. Foamposite 1, Gone Fishing. Up next, another favorite release of 2015, the Foamposite Pro Black Aqua. Now these joints are simple, but they're hard to me. I've rocked them quite a few times. And if you're asking yourself, yo, why all his soles look so clean? My joints don't go in the box until I clean the soles, straight up. But nah, that's a hard joint right here. They did kind of sit on the shelves when they came out. I didn't care. I think I might have won the raffle at Jimmy Jazz. Yeah, that's how I got them, matter of fact. But yeah, I was glad that I picked them up. Are these classics? No, but I had to have them. Me, not you. Like I said, one of my favorite pickups of 2015 when it comes to Foamposites. Now, I think in my last video, I actually had these up here somewhere, but we ain't got time for all that. These are the Foamposite 1 Fighter Jets. I think I missed out on the release of these. I forgot what happened. It was kind of like a struggle. But the Connect that I had at the time, let me get it for a little bit over retail. So that was a good lookout. I like this sneak right here. I do get wear out of it. If you ask me what's my favorite out of the camo and the Fighter Jet, me, I'm probably gonna go with the Fighter Jet. I love this carbon fiber shank right here. You know, I just thought about it. I have a qualm with all Foamposite soles. I mean, I love the original soles, but they yellow quick. Then when they give you the blue tint that don't yellow that quick, I'll start complaining about that too. Maybe I just need to shut that off. Nah, but anyway, Foamposite 1 Fighter Jets. And right here, we got the Foamposite 1 Third Base Cactus album. Nah, these are the Foamposite 1 Cactus. As you can see, I haven't rocked these yet. I haven't found anything to go with them. I'm not scared to rock them. It's just I haven't found that fit yet. If you know what I'm talking about. I ain't trying to force nothing. You know, like, I almost go, nah. When I break these out, I'm gonna break them out. As a matter of fact, they were almost gonna get worn in 2013 at DC SneakerCon. I'm gonna show the sneaker that beat it out, pause, right after this. But yeah, I do love this sneaker right here, even though I haven't worn it. Do I know what I'm gonna wear? I don't know. This is not really, to me, a thing that I'm gonna say has to be a summer or a spring thing. Cause hell, I could rock them on a day like this, but I don't have anything to go with these. These are hard as hell though, man, you got to admit. Boy, look at that soul. Boom. Shout out to my camera, yo. It picks up the joint so clear. Foamposite 1 Pro Cactus. Now we're moving on to a foam I don't like. The Foamposite 1 Metallic Camel. No idea why I bought these. Don't know when I'm gonna rock these. All I know is I'm doing a video about my Foamposite collection, so I'm gonna show y'all the good with the bad. In this case, the ugly. The super ugly. But for now, get the hell out of here. Foamposite Pro Pine Greens. Now these joints are hard right here. Definitely a winter sneaker. I've rocked these a few times. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about rocking them tonight. I'm gonna get my drink on. Every time I see these, I wish I had the dark armies. Even though I've only rocked these like 3 times, or 4, I ain't getting rid of them. Foamposite Pro Pine Green. Up next, we got the Foamposite Pro Chicken Togs. Nah, these are the Foamposite Pro Gucci's. These were another one of my favorite pickups from last year. When it comes to the Gucci's, I feel you got to have the belt to go with them. I'm not trying to be snobbish or anything. That's why I always put a disclaimer out about any Yeezy foams that I have. I be like, yo, I ain't got no Yeezy, just the foams. And I'm not putting Gucci belts on the top tier or anything. I'm just saying it goes kind of hand in hand. Now, I do like this colorway over the all white, black, green, and peanut butter. The left the red insoles, yeah. But with summer approaching, I do kind of want to get the white colorway too. But you best believe I ain't paying no crazy price for them. Foamposite Pro Gucci. Up next, we got the Foamposite Pro Pearls. I get a lot of wear out of this sneaker right here. I pretty much love them to death. These are harder than the 2015 Pearls that they try to pass over on us. I hate when Nike comes out with a pack and tries to mix business with pleasure. Every time I look at them, I think about Cool Whip. I mean, check out the grooves. Foamposites are sexy, yo. And these joints right here are a must-have in your collection if you're into foams. I definitely rock these joints. These are killing the 2015. I ain't even want them when I see them. I said, nah, I'll stick to these. What's not to love about these? Now, these are another one of my favorites. In heavy rotation. I don't even own a box for them. The Foamposite Pro Electric Green. I believe these was another sneaker that I had to size up after I had already copped them. But I love these joints to death. Remember, I almost lost them in a snowstorm. Nah, it wasn't that crazy though. And you see how I lace my joints. I don't even tie them. I think when I got out the whip and put my foot in the snow, when I picked my foot up out of it, all I seen was my socks. I was like, hell no. And from that day on, you'll never see me rocking a sneaker in the snow up in New York. But this joint right here is sexy as hell. I do wear them a lot. I love how even though the sole might yellow, you can't really tell just because of the colorway. These are beautiful. I ain't gonna front, man. These are dope. Foamposite Pro Electric Green. Foamposite 1 Cop Drop. Just like the Electric Green, the Cop Drop doesn't have a box of its own either. I rock these damn near every week. Matter of fact, these joints are pretty much seen a lot of wear. I think the first time I rocked these, I was in Afghanistan. And when I used to come home on R&R, I would always send like a fit and some sneaks so I could feel fresh on my way home. Shoot, sitting out there contracting, rocking Dickies, Constructs, and Tees the whole time, you know I had to get right just to separate myself from everybody else on the flight. But nah, the Foamposite 1 Cop Drops are hard as hell. Sometimes I be thinking like they ash a little bit, but then I be asking people, I be like, yo, these still look fresh? And they be like, yeah. I don't know what you think. You think these still look fresh? Boom. Another view. Let me know. So if you don't think they look fresh, I'm gonna throw them away. Yeah, right. You know better than that. Now this abomination right here is the Foamposite 1 Royal Wolf Grey. Who gives a damn? They ugly. So ugly that I copped 2 pairs. Yo, anybody knows the contract game? You got a lot of downtime. And since I was away from everything, I thought I was missing out. So that inclined me to cop colorways that I usually wouldn't get. Hence, these. I think what happened was I was trying to email like 2 of my plugs. And I was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna spend, let me know, boom, boom. So I think they both hit me back. And I don't know, I guess I wanted to save face. So I told both of them, I cop. Knew that was a mistake right away. So anyway, the other pair that I had, I ended up rocking them like once and selling them on Craigslist. As far as worst foams go, these are like the metallic camo in my book. University Blue Foamposite 1. I was kind of on the fence about them. If you checked out my other video, Sneaker Stories, I'll explain the whole thing about how I went to Foot Locker trying to get the Uptown Harlems, but instead I copped these. So glad I got these joints. I was like sleeping the whole weekend. I was like, nah, I ain't want them. I was going back, asking people, yo, you like them? Are the soles blue? Ended up not copping what I wanted and said, I gotta make a video, so I'm gonna cop these Eggplant. Nah, I wouldn't do that. But I'm glad I did pick them up. Sometimes when I see these on IG, I don't know if it has to do with the filter, but they almost look royal blue to me. The only thing that makes me know that they're not are the soles. But I still have to do a double take. All in all, I'm glad I copped them. Foamposite 1, University Blue. Now, if you're feeling like the Knicks, go brush your shoulders off. Speaking of the Knicks, check this out. I was on the block earlier, heading to my apartment, and there was a dude outside the liquor store, just chilling, speaking to everybody that goes by. Me personally, I try to disengage from all that. I mean, they say something and they hide, disengage. So anyway, I saw the dude saying to somebody else that was walking by something about the Golden State Warriors. So then he locks eyes on me, pause, and I get ready to go in disengage mode because I don't have any time for your conversation. So he's like, yo, brother, who you think's gonna win the championships this year? Translation, after you say the Golden State Warriors and we have a little back and forth about how great Steph Curry and Draymond Green are, I'm gonna ask you if you have any extra change in your pocket. So me, being on point as always, I flip it on him. I tell him the Knicks. His whole conversation had to like veer to the right. He was like, oh yeah, I remember one time I went to a Knicks game. I was front court. Mind you, I'm walking off at the time, still like halfway engaged, halfway out of it. But when you say anything about a basketball game front court, you know you better not ask me about no spare change that I can give you. Now I don't mind giving, but you ain't gonna be chilling outside of the liquor store asking me to put something in your pocket. No, sir. You would only understand the reason behind anybody copping them is if they were Knicks fans. That's when you get a pass. Or Mets fans. Or if you want to get technical, probably your low-key team that nobody knows anything about. Yeah, them too. But as for me, being a Knicks fan, it was a no-brainer that I was gonna cop. Do I like them like that? Nah. Would I sell them? Nah, I probably wouldn't. I rock them every now and then, that's it. It's hard being a Knicks fan. Mirror, mirror, on the phone. Why the hell are you $700 on eBay? Up next, we got the Foamposite 1 mirrors. These were actually from last year's All-Star game. The one in NYC that I wasn't able to attend because of Valentine's Day weekend and my girl decides she wants to go down to Philly. Now shout out to Philly, but I waited 17 years for the All-Star game to be in New York. Just for me to leave? Unacceptable. I actually didn't get them on release day and I didn't get them on the restock. If you follow my channel, Mr. Orchard Beach, you'll hear the whole story about these and how he tried to hold them hostage from me. But I had to get my Liam Nelson on. I told him straight up, I don't know who you are. Wait a minute, I do know who you are. You're my cousin. But anyway, I will get those foams. Yeah, he tried to do a trade with me for like 2 sneakers, and to me, it wasn't even worth it. But he finally did the right thing and let me get it for like 25 over retail. Congratulations, Dave the Beast. You didn't play yourself. I don't even know why they're going for 700 on eBay. I ain't paying that, bruh. I rocked these joints once when I went down to Mexico. I got a fly pic with them too. Check it out. Woo, up in the jacuzzi with 2 drinks. I think it was 2. I know throughout the video, y'all probably gonna see my pillows like sinking down and coming back up and all that. One thing about these sneakers, and I did do research on them, the material will crack. As a matter of fact, I see a couple cracks now that I noticed the first time I wore them. I'll give y'all an up close on them. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing special about them. Having these, I didn't really want the royal mirrors, and I didn't want the holograms. I like the pull tab. I guess these are stars back here, but I kind of think it's King Cooper's back. Or Foamposite 1 Mirror All-Star Quick Strikes. It might not be a must in your collection, but they were a must in mine. And I went through a lot for these joints. I mean, my cousin was gonna turn back into my second cousin. Matter of fact, third cousin, if he ain't do right by me on these. Trying to hold these hostage on me. Crazy. Foamposite Pro Crimson, dope as F. I mean, look at them. These joints go. They go so hard, I only rocked them twice. As a matter of fact, one of those times was to Orchard Beach. Shout out to Orchard Beach, and shout out to my channel, Mr. Orchard Beach. But anyway, back to these. Yeah, the last time I rocked them was to Orchard Beach. No, I don't rock them like I should, but I like to preserve my joints. I ain't gonna front. And I don't mean locking them away in a box like Pro B's or nothing, but I always like my sneaks to be fresh when I pull them out. And these joints right here are nothing less. Give it up for the Foamposite Pro Crimson. Well, it looks like to the couch we go. The only reason I keep all these on the couch was because my first video had them on the couch. And I came up with some crazy scheme that I was gonna infuse all 3 videos into one. But then I rethought that, because that would be crazy, just sitting here switching up outfits and shit. Besides, I wanted something different for my channel. But anyway, like I said, to the couch we go. Foamposite 1 Shooting Stars. I love this sneaker right here. I also like how Nike tried to rock us to sleep with business, aka trash, and pleasure. And what I'm talking about is the other ugly pennies that came in the pack. I didn't cop these on release day. It wasn't that I was sleeping, I think they just sold out just like that. And I damn sure wasn't gonna pay resale on them other Bama ass sneakers. I remember one time at Bandcamp, I remember when I went up to Fordham Road to the Foot Locker, and I really don't know what I went in there to get. But I saw one of the sales attendants with the pack actually in his hand. And if you own these shooting stars, you know how big that box is. So anyway, he looks at me with like this crazy look. And he was like, did you ask me about these? So me, I was like, yeah. But I saw the box was a size 11. So I told him, but I said size 10. Y'all got a 10, right? He was like, yeah. So I was like, shit, I'm a cop. And that was that. I had the shooting stars in my possession. My first order of business was getting rid of that other sneaker that came with it. So dramatic. But anyway, Foamposite 1 Shooting Stars. I do got a fit that goes crazy with it, but I can't keep breaking it out like that, like that, like that. Or if I do, I can't get into any IG pics. Follow Aviator at IG. But anyway, yeah, this is a dope sneaker right here. Don't mind the blue soles on these. Love how the stars are 3M. And a real fan of the color placement. Just not a fan of the other sneakers that it came with. Foamposite 1 Shooting Stars. I'm gonna eventually do a video of my top 10 favorite Foamposites of all time. I might do a top 10 Pro, a top 10 1, or a top 5 Pro and a top 5 1. I don't know. What I can tell you is that these Foamposite 1 Electro Limes are definitely in my top 5. Most definitely. I rock this sneaker quite a bit, but I don't go hard on them. I actually have 2 pair of these. These joints look so beautiful. Definitely a must-have for your collection. Shout out to my cousin Dan down in Carolina. She scooped me up another pair at Soul Connect down in Greensboro. And I got them for a good price. They were dead stock and they charged me $235. I really love the hell out of this sneaker. Would have had the second pair up here, but I forgot them at her house at Christmas. But you best believe I will be getting my second pair. Another hard one. So hard, I think the last time I rocked it was 2013. Nah, but these joints are dope. The Foamposite 1 Eggplant. These are actually the 2009 edition. Got a story about it. You want to hear? Well, all right. I actually copped the 2009 when they first dropped, but the size I got was too small. So I ended up giving them to my homeboy, just like that. So then the 2010s dropped. So I was like, all right, cool. This was back then where there wasn't no hype about Foamposites, so I had no problem copping them. But I always used to look at them sideways. Kind of like, it's something off with them. I think what separates the 2009s from the 2010s are, when it comes to the Foamposite material, grooves are more prominent in the 2009. I had to do a lot of research to find that out. But once I did find out, you best believe those 2010s went straight to eBay and I copped the 2009s. And I'm so happy with my decision. You want to see the grooves I'm talking about? Check them out. I actually want the Foamposites. I am definitely going to rock these within the next 3 weeks. Foamposite 1 Safaris. When I first copped this sneaker, I did kind of regret it. I ain't even gonna lie. I was like, what the hell they mean safari? More like malarious? Nah, but I started liking them over the years. Seeing them on other people's feet, and as you can tell, no, I haven't rocked them. They're on ice right now, but they are gonna get broken out pretty soon. And back to the thing about me not liking blue soles, I do feel like this sole actually complements the sneaker. So I have no qualms about the blue soles on this. But there's pretty much nothing special about the sneaker. I wouldn't even sit up here and be like, yeah, it's a must for your collection. I'm cool, I copped it, and that's all that counts. Foamposite 1 Safari. Up next, we got the foam that I told you took the place of the cactus joints that I was supposed to rock to DC back in 2014 for the sneaker con. Foamposite House of Hoops, black electric green. I said that like I wasn't even sure about it, right? Anyway, I know they are House of Hoops, and they mine. Nah, I'm just playing. But yeah, these joints hard right here. To me, they're kind of like the green version of the Cop Drop, but that's just to me. Like I said, I rocked these joints to the sneaker con in DC, and it was out of these and the cactus, because I wanted to bring like my A game when I visited the nation's capital. I mean, why not? I was in Foamposite City, and I don't regret rocking them. These joints are tough right here. I've rocked them a few times, here and there, nothing major. but I always want to keep these on deck and as fresh as possible. Anytime I talk about my foam collection, you best believe these come up in the mix. Foamposite 1, House of Hoop, Electric Green. Right here, we got my favorite Foamposite colorway out of them all, the Foamposite Pro Electric Blue. These are another sneaker that I accidentally copped a size too small and had to sell and get another size. I managed to pick these up at SneakerCon, I think 2014, when it was down at the piers. I was so glad that I did get to get them. I love this sneaker. The resale for them are crazy right about now. I've seen people asking like 5 or 6. And even though I love these joints to death, I'm not paying that. I had to sell the first pair I got and try to maneuver through all the BS of this crazy overhyped retail game and secure a pair that didn't take a bite out of my pocket. I love these joints to death. I get some good wear out of them. These joints is wavy to me though. Yeah, definitely ocean water. They don't make foams like this no more. I feel if you're a foam collector, you definitely have to have this one in your collection. I mean, it's not even a question, it's a must. If I can find these DS for a reasonable price, I damn sure will cop another one just to keep them on ice. So anyway, I almost saved the best, but my best, for last with the Foamposite Pro Electric Blue, aka Wave Water. Ow. Drum roll, please. Y'all already know what these are. These are the OG, triple OG, Anthony Penny Hardaway, Foamposite 1 Royal Blue. Or if you want to say Royals. I was just trying to be politically correct. But now back to the sneaker. If you read your history on these, Mike Bibby actually wore these before Penny ever did. In 1997 when he played for the Arizona Wildcats. I bet you Bibby want to kick his own ass right now. But anyway, enough of that guy. These sneakers are all about Penny Hardaway. I remember when they came out, there was only like one cat in my high school with these joints. And if you went to school with me, you already know who that dude was. I remember when these dropped, they was like every bit of like 175 or 185, I forget, but they was up there. Only reason I ain't sweat them so much, because brother, I couldn't even afford these. But if you collect foams, you damn well have to have these in your collection. These are beautiful as hell. Let me get a... I love them. I haven't worn them since 2013, but I love them. I'm gonna pull them out though, don't worry. These are a beautiful sneaker though, and a lot of history goes with them. This was back when Penny was beasting for the Orlando Magic before all the injuries. Oh, these joints would definitely go crazy if they get re-released again. I know these will be an automatic cop for me, and for anybody else that collects Foamposites. So anyway, that's the end of my Foamposite collection. I'm glad y'all checked out the video. I'm very thankful. I hope y'all enjoyed my collection. I'm gonna continue to collect foams because of the love I have for them. I'm gonna have more videos coming, I promise you. You can follow me on IG at Wavy80. My channel is Mr. Orchard Beach, and I'd appreciate it if y'all subscribe, like, comment. Let me know if you like my collection, if you don't like my collection. It's all good. I mean, out gate, I can tell you, no, I don't have the Galaxies. Do I want them? Yeah. Am I gonna pay that price? No. I don't own the Paranormans. Hell, the House of Hoops will do me just fine. Nah, but anyway, thank you for checking out my video, and you know I'm gonna be back. Wavy.